What's everybody? Oh, nope, I didn't do that. Start over.
You forgot the up, bro.
you
What's everybody want?
know,
Huh.
I don't know. It reminded me of Michael Scott in The Office with the
What is it?
the up dog joke.
Oh,
It's like, oh, you smell like up dog, and then the other person's supposed to respond with, "What's up, dog?" They're like,
but
"Not
they
much.
don't.
What's up with you?" And like Michael Scott thought it was hilarious, so he tries to do it on other people, and he screws that joke up every time. What's people going on?
Well, that's dyslexia for you in a
I'm
nutshell.
just I'm just learning to do more in life.
Yeah, there you go.
And so by doing more in life, I'm cutting words out of my vocabulary.
That's very constructive because that's business writing. The more you can cut, the better. So, yo,
Yeah,
that,
what's
that
his name on The Office did that once too.
I don't. I
Um,
haven't watched Office. I watched some
oh,
episodes, but
oh, that's great. You'd probably really like season one.
I'm afraid of watching shows like The Office because what I've seen was funny, so I would want to binge it,
I
and then nothing else would get
don't
done.
know.
So
I don't know if you would enjoy past a certain point.
I enjoy British humor, so I'm
Right.
sure the original Office would be just
Well, they did season one of each of those are like super like side by side identical. So I think you would enjoy season one because season one is very
dry.
the people watching it. Yeah, and it makes people very uncomfortable
Yes,
because
I'm
Michael
in.
Scott is just like no filters at all. He doesn't know that he's saying anything wrong. Um, but the one guy on there, he starts talking and he starts cutting words out of his vocabulary so that he can do more during the day, less talk, more doing other things. So he starts cutting words out, and he just sounds like a caveman, and it's just hilarious.
Well, speaking of cavemen, there's your segue, bro.
Are you calling Omos and Brock Lesnar cavemen?
Yeah,
Oh, look at
yeah,
it's the forehead.
two savages.
Oh, yeah. Not
Two.
the fact that their eyebrows protrude over their eyes 5 inches.
Well, if you look at the video, like the background of this video, which you can't see right now, but they do look like cavemen.
Oh,
I think Brock Lesnar looks like a beast, and Omos looks like a caveman. Looks like they both look like there's intensity in Brock Lesnar's eyes. Looks like he gonna fuck you up, and Omos is like, "What, bitch?" So, yeah, you know what?
all right. What's up?
Well,
What's up?
we have Omos versus Brock Lesnar, day
Oh, you
two,
didn't. You didn't
night two.
stop.
What I do?
I thought you stopped recording.
No, no, bro.
I thought you said I thought you stopped when I said stop.
We've used 4 minutes out of our 10 to 15 minute limit
Well,
here.
anyways, what's up, everybody? We're the Jobbers. I'm
Yo,
Big D. This is Max or MJ, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore.
We are back with our WrestleMania 39 review. This is night two, match one. We are starting right out of the gates with an exciting match everyone was looking forward to. And yeah, we got Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
I don't know what we were expecting out of this match.
Man, you spoke too soon.
Sorry.
I was waiting to not hear the crickets,
Oh,
but
well, too
this
bad.
is
I ate them because, now we eat crickets. It's a new thing, it's a new protein.
no. You said what do people expect? Well, I just want let's give it up for Brock. for his ability to put people over.
You think so?
I
So
think
you think he put Omos over just because he
yeah, for
lost?
sure, for
But
sure, because it didn't end in 5 minutes.
it ended in 2. I think I don't know what.
Actually, it did. Wait, it lasted 4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah, I was
All
gonna
right,
say, come on, bro.
it
Like,
didn't seem like it though. It could have been a lot faster.
so yeah, Brock smash or Omos and Brock, and then Brock smash, and it was over.
Yeah, which you know that's what we expected.
I don't think I disagree with you about. I mean, sure, he may have given him the rub.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll take that. I
I
guess.
mean,
Yeah.
if Brock Lesnar was giving you a rub, then he's putting you over.
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar is. I mean, you think okay, you say Brock Lesnar, you think Brock Lesnar is just this fucking beast, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Omos is he's tall, okay, he's a big guy, but the issue is when I look at Omos, I don't think beast. You know,
Right.
he seems like a sweet guy. And Brock Lesnar does not seem like a sweet guy. And that really comes off on the screen. That really comes off in the match. So I think that they're trying to make Omos into a caveman and a beast. Um, there's just like there's like a nice something nice about him. Like is it like a that kind of the phrase gentle giant type of thing.
Right.
That's what Omos looks like to me, and so it's really hard for me to buy this the whole premise. But I was actually I was rooting for Omos to win, so I was in it to an extent. I don't think Brock Lesnar winning really did anything for Omos. So I mean,
No.
he gave him the rub and all that stuff, but I don't know. Excuse me. I
The main thing that people wanted to happen was Brock to pick up Omos, suplexing, F5, and he did that.
yeah.
And the crowd went crazy when it happened.
Yeah, so I think Brock is probably the closest to Goldberg, is what we had. And I'm a huge fan of Goldberg. So in that sense, I'm a huge fan of Brock Lesnar because he'll plow through people, and he can. One can argue he can give better matches, but this to me was still. There was only so much this could be, really. I feel like.
Yeah, yeah,
So for me, it was really like, I mean, 3 toilet paper rolls for me, just out of respect. But as far as the match itself, it was like you could take it or leave it at WrestleMania, and it wouldn't have changed anything.
I mean, this was arguably Omos's best match.
That's not saying much. There's not
No,
offense to
it's not,
Omos,
especially for him being around for 2 years
but
at least, like
it's good to
actively
mention
not.
the. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, it was someone that was big enough to do something with him, so that moves could actually happen. And I think
Absolutely.
that's what made this Omos's best match. Him being able to take suplexes, him being able to take an F5, him being able to throw around a big guy and in a sense, hurt him a little bit. He choke slammed him. He threw him halfway across the ring. Something a lot of people can't do to Brock.
For a brief second, he made Brock Lesnar look proportionately sized against Omos.
Right.
For a brief second, and that so partly why. So I'm already at 3 toilet paper rolls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, this would have been a 1 or 2 toilet paper roll business for me.
Sure.
The 3 toilet paper rolls, and it's like here's the thing: I want Omos to be better because I think Omos could potentially, yeah, it's like it's one thing saying, oh, he has a lot of potential. It's like saying, that's what teachers do before they let you down, nicely, and
Right.
uh,
Right.
and I think Omos is definitely growing, and I think him being with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania was good. I feel like there's one thing like when you have big people like Omos and like Great Khali wasn't that athletic. So you just had to rely on just like chops and that kind of shit and a leg what was it, the boot to the face, which he didn't
Mm-hmm.
really have to lift his leg that high, but he had a lot of problems. His lower body, I thought it was gonna snap because it was just so
Right.
much smaller than his upper body. Omas actually looks legit. Like he looks legit. Like Big Show knew how to work a match. There's actually uh, this was during a Stone Cold podcast. He had Big Show on, and Big Show kind of explained like the psychology of a match in like 2 minutes. 30 seconds, and he just like listening to Big Show during
I
that
lost you.
podcast. He was smart. And Big Show, like he's aware. He's definitely aware. And Big Show was a huge star, and I don't mean that pun intended. Um, no pun intended. And Omos is definitely getting better. So that's one good thing about it. And then they're gonna have him for a while, which I don't think they've ever had anyone that big um, for a long period of time.
Yeah, those guys are just really hard to maintain stories with. I don't know. It's just like, at least like, because there can be stories, but you need them. Like we always talk about, you need the matches. You need the story in order to make the matches,
Yes.
and that's where Omos like. I mean, yeah, he's got MVP. MVP can be the voice and
Huge
all
help.
that, but I mean, I know Omos can talk. He's like whatever. Like he's not. It's just his character. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something. There's something about him where it's like, yeah, he can keep going, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's not. Like I don't know. It's very yeah. I don't know.
Like I said, to me, Omas he looks like a sweet man, and
So what would you have to do to change that
I don't
for
know.
you?
I really don't know. I
Okay.
really don't know. I think he just kind of has this baby face feel about him. Maybe to me, it always comes down to acting and
Right.
like how you portray yourself. And sometimes, like, I mean, just looking at you, put Brock Lesnar next to Omos, and Omos looks
Mm-hmm.
like a sweetheart next to Brock Lesnar. And I think that
Right.
that didn't work in his favor for me.
Gotcha.
I think it's just kind of like the forcing him to kind of act a certain way because he is what's considered a giant. I um I don't know. I just I wonder what kind of angle uh WWE would have to write to have Omos as a babyface. Like I think that would
Mm-hmm.
be actually interesting or challenging.
Yeah, right. Right.
Next to Brock Lesnar, it's really hard to I don't know. He doesn't look as beastly as Brock Lesnar. That's just what it is. So it's really hard for me to buy into it. But I think Omos is definitely getting better as far as his match. So that's why the 3 toilet paper rolls. Otherwise, this would put in 2 or 1. This was one of
Right.
these things that was like, okay, well, let's get it over, get it over with, and it was. It was over with quickly, and I'm glad it was quick. I think that made a huge difference.
Yeah. I mean, I'm giving it 3 toilet papers as well.
Yeah.
Um, it wasn't horrible. I wasn't annoyed by it. I didn't hate it.
Well, yeah, me neither. Me neither. It was
Um,
just kind of like, okay.
yeah. And then I was like, well, I was really the Monday night after,
Yeah.
and Almas and Elias started off the show. I was like, oh man, this will be a perfect time for a debut. Have Omos win easily, which that happened. And then I was waiting to hear like Braun Breaker's music
Mm.
and Braun Breaker debut, and we get Braun Breaker versus Omos. I think that would be a pretty decent first feud on the main roster for Braun Breaker. and another bigger guy that can work with Omos to have decent matches.
I don't think Braun Breaker's that big though.
No, but he's strong.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're going to talk about
Goldberg.
someone being like Goldberg, then
Oh yeah,
man,
I miss like
especially
I miss Goldberg.
Braun Breaker's last spear.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
and I don't know if you saw it, but
I mean,
he
he
had a
went through the
spear.
guy. He went through the guy.
Yeah, oof, man, that was probably
Yeah.
the best spear I've seen in so long. But anyway,
Well,
um,
that'll probably fuck people up though. That's probably why they don't do him like that. But yeah, he
no,
went through
because
him.
you know that behind that veil there was a lot of protection for them to fall into.
Yeah.
But anyway, we didn't get that with Omos. And now Omos, we are currently whatever at the first half of the draft happened. Omos was in that pool. And he didn't get selected. So
Mm.
let's see if we'll be talking about Omos in the near future. But anyway, Omos versus Brock Lesnar, 6 toilet papers total,
6
which
out of
is
10.
pretty decent for
Well, definitely a step up.
Mania. So
Definitely a step up from.
yeah,
Amos is getting better, so it's really exciting to see like somebody like a guy that size that'll actually stay on the roster for a little while.
right. Because
So
I think he had a thing with Strowman a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when Strowman before he got released, um, and that didn't pan out to do anything, which I'm not surprised about. But I don't know. I just they gotta keep putting. It's got to be incredibly hard to put someone with Omos in order to put on good match. Like, but they did. I don't. They did really good with Lesnar and Omos as far as building up the storyline within like 3 weeks.
yeah, they didn't
Build
really
up the
have a lot of
story
time.
to get a quick match and then boom, done. But anyway, that's that. We don't need to talk anymore about it.
All right.
6 toilet papers. Rolls.